Alright, welcome to the Nerds of Combat show. To my right, I've got Vidiot. To my
Yo.
left, I have Molly by Disney. And today, we'll be going over whoops! We'll be going over the media, yeah, I've already screwed this up. Molly by Disney, you said you had something you wanted to discuss about,
Yes,
right?
yes. Apparently, I've been told since my grading of Black Adam that I was too harsh. Now, Black Adam, for those who don't know, is on HBO Max now. I don't know when it actually popped on it. So I rewatched it. Initially, I gave Black Adam a favorable C, but I thought it was C minus. After rewatching it, I know I made a mistake. It's a D. So I'm sorry for those who thought that I was giving it a borderline thing. No, it's a D. It really is. It's garbage.
That's
But
very good.
staying on with the DC stuff, people were wondering what was going to happen with all the changes that James Gunn's going to do. Well, apparently at one point he wanted Henry to come back and do Superman, and now it looks like Henry is out of being Superman. Why? I have no idea. And now they got rid of well, they were to get rid of him. Jason Momoa, the guy from Game of Thrones, Stargate Atlantis. For those who don't know, he was in Stargate Atlantis. He was Ronin.
Is he Aquaman?
Yes.
No more.
Aquaman
he was
is
Aquaman.
Ramon.
He's
But
he's
he's not doing it.
Aquaman now?
He's not doing it. That's the thing.
Oh.
He's doing Lobo.
Okay.
So now they got to
Actually,
recast
probably a better
Aquaman.
fit. Actually,
Oh,
a better fit.
Actually, you know what? There's other people out there that could do Lobo. Lobo. No, it also depends on what Lobo they're doing too. If they're doing like the 80s, 90s Lobo, no, he would not be a good one for that.
Okay,
The newer
you're getting
Lobo,
distracted.
yes.
You're getting distracted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I
So-
mean, they redone Lobo so many times now that his personality has changed.
But who's okay? Yeah, sorry, I might be stupid. Like I am new to this, but who is this Lobo? Man, when you're telling about
Lobo is
sorry,
in
I
a-
don't know
Oh
everything,
my god! Just go, you know
Okay.
what? Do yourself a favor. Watch all of Justice League. That'll give you a rough
All of
estimate of
Justice-
all
okay.
No.
Just
See, that's
Sorry,
that's
yeah,
the garbage Lobo. That's the garbage Lobo.
I'm telling them to give him an idea of what Lobo is.
Let's put it this way: one of the
Okay.
best Lobo one shots there was called the Paramilitary Christmas Special. Easter
Okay.
Bunny hires Lobo out to kill Santa Claus,
Okay.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, I remember
and he
that
kills
one.
Santa
Oh, so
Claus
that's
in a
the new
knife
Justice-
fight.
Okay.
That is not Jason. That's not Jason.
Okay.
So,
Does
and
Santa have something
rumor.
to do with it? Is it like?
See, Lobo is Lobo is not allowed to be picked up by any angels because he can't. Basically, God said he can't die because during a 4-issue thing called Lobo's Back, he died, and when he went to heaven, he basically was tearing heaven apart. And so at the end of it, God said, "Send out to all the angels, do not pick this clown up." So now he's immortal. But now that they've done revamped everything, he probably die now. And
Okay.
but Lobo in the 80s, late 80s, 90s, seriously, people, read the comics. Lobo's Back, Lobo's Paramilitary Christmas, even his 3-shot thing showing that he killed he did genocide on his entire race. He was nuts.
Okay.
All right, now that's a nice segment. Now that we're talking DC, we should also talk about why there's going to be no Superman now. What are your thoughts
What?
on that?
Well, the simple. Bob Iger, he wanted Henry to do it.
Iger
but
is Disney. Iger's Disney. This is not DC. This is not MCU.
I'm sorry, I meant James Gunn. James Gunn. James Gunn wanted Henry when he took over to do the DC movies and stuff. He wanted Henry because everybody wanted it. Now all of a sudden he doesn't want him. Now it might be money, it might be whatever, I don't know. But apparently also, old girl Wonder Woman, there's a chance she's not coming back either.
Dude, the DC as a whole has just gone down the drain. It's been going down because like they've tried to compete with Marvel and they haven't been able to do it.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
because of like the working conditions. I mean, like a superhero.
No, it's not
will get-
even that. It's the storytelling. Like the story that DC wants to do.
Yeah.
They want to jump from like 0 to 100 without explaining anything and build up nothing. It's like they failed this when they made that stupid Justice League live action show because they built literally no backstory
but you
for
could-
over half the characters, and for
Well,
crying out
sometimes
loud,
I do
nothing
have
was
that feeling.
explained.
But as a dude that like grew up with, well, also DC comics, but I was never like typically the
Yeah,
DC
We're
guy. I
talking
always
about
thought,
the
like, they had,
current.
like-
We're talking about the current live action films.
Yeah, I
here.
know, but I mean that like what I as a well, I'm a noob in this, you know. Actually, I haven't seen much of like the X-Men movies and all that kind of things because I thought like I grew up, and as soon as I started putting superheroes together that never knew each other, and then all of a sudden they know, and now you get like this drama of Superman not showing up, a woman, Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
It's a bit of
You
like
will
the Bold
still
and the
know that
Beautiful.
if you pay
with
attention in
superheroes.
those films.
So
You will still
so-
know that
so it
they
doesn't matter.
actually wouldn't know each other because they paid attention to each other. If you pay attention to the backgrounds, you can see scenes
Yeah.
from other films.
Yeah, but
references.
that is the cool thing about it. But like, it just gets really.
Again,
Well, so
this
I used to like Superman and Spider-Man and all their comics and all their like separate series. Why all of a sudden everybody has to meet and go like world peace? Like they got bored. Like superheroes, you know, they don't hang out with normal people, but with other superheroes. So at some point, that is their life, and we're watching the Bold and the Beautiful of the comics.
You're not
Oh,
wrong
Superwoman
there, but again, my
Ah,
biggest
it's-
gripe with why DC has failed again, they wanted to do too much too fast. It's one of
I
my
think
biggest
so.
complaints.
Overdo it.
Again, like like I said, they wanted to go straight from Darkseid War when they started at the origin story.
Mm.
Darkseid's one of those villains you keep in the background forever.
Like the Joker.
Hey, if
And
they're
you
not
can-
in front of the camera, get off the mic.
Yeah, so we're recording the show right now, right? So if you got any questions,
Yeah, like
No, but
anything they talking about,
but see the thing is, what
let us
like
know.
you talk about like the team ups, right? You're saying why they gotta have the team ups, but you gotta understand a lot of people
You see in the front, that's the camera.
like case in point say they might read Captain America, okay?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden they see Captain America in the Avengers comics. So they read that, they get into that. Then they're introduced to characters that they might not know, they might not at the point cared about, and then
Yeah.
you get brought up. Then you start buying their comics. And also the teams, you know, like Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man goes up against Rhino. Might go up against Venom. But all of a sudden, you know, if you bring in the Hulk and Captain America to take out
Yeah.
Rhino, that's overkill. So you
Yeah,
bring
of course it's
you bring the
overkill.
forces
It used to be
together to
Spider-Man
take on the
that
big.
was the hero. And now
Yeah,
you got
but again,
competition with heroes.
my biggest gripe with DC again is not that. We're just talking about why they have failed. Why all the actors are leaving and everyone's failed again. They want to do too
Those are-
much too fast.
Yeah.
I
Again.
don't think they want to do too much
like
too
Mark
fast.
Zuckerberg.
I
There's
think
no
what they're
origin.
trying.
Think about it. There is no real origin. Like the MCU gave us, they gave us Iron Man. They gave us Captain America. They gave us the beginnings of the first Avenger. They even gave us the Black Panther. Even though he was introduced in Civil War, we understood what it was leading up to in his movie. He gave us an origin.
But see, oh no, honestly, okay, but look at the ones that they had, DC had. Everybody, they have done Batman Even though not lately, they've done how many Batman movies?
Yeah, but everyone
7, 8,
can know
about
what Batman
25.
is. Even the most
Okay,
casual,
so you don't
non
need.
person.
You don't need origin stories every time you start something.
No, you got to think the criteria from the bottom. The bottom of the criteria is going to be the non-comic book people. They're not going to understand the shit that we, the comic book readers, will understand half the time. You have to remember that criteria
No,
is low.
I know. My dad didn't read one bit of comic, and you know what he said to me? One day I was reading. He goes, "How come you don't read Batman?" I said, "You don't know nothing about Batman." He goes, "All I know about Batman is his parents get killed or something like that, or got murdered, and he turned into a
Yes,
vigilante."
but
So okay, he knew
yeah,
that.
the story
Superman,
is told
everybody
a
knows he
million
came from
times.
another planet.
Yeah, but again, these are
Right?
thing origins that are told a million times. But when you're talking about some of the other characters they want to introduce, they don't know. Nobody knows shit.
And Quaxley. They also account as shiny Rayquaza in the region. That's it. That's what is meant. So after all these episodes, I've seen the first ones, of course. So now we're gonna finally see the last. And I always thought, like, when will he ever become the Pokemon master? Like he wins no cup. It's a bit like Holland or USA in the World Cups. Like they never win it. So after 20 years, man, the guy must be now, what is it, 35? So
No,
must
hold on.
as
He's
old
won
as
some
me.
tournaments. He's
He's
won a
won
few
Yeah,
of those
tournaments,
tournaments.
but yes, but
yeah,
the
so
But
problem
he's
again,
tournaments,
never
never
he's
going to
everything.
never
be
went up
big.
against the big six, the big five, or whatever in the original where you had to
Yeah,
go.
like always in the
He
end, you
hasn't
think, like,
beaten
wow,
them.
he's got the greatest chance, and he fucks up. It's like, sorry, that's the whole thing. And like a Misty, they, she tries, but they friend zone each other, just like I mean, they grow up. Ever thought about it? Like Misty and Brock grow up because like they go to do adult stuff, and Ash is still walking with his like yellow electric rat across the
A
country.
mouse. Technically speaking, it's a
A
mouse.
mouse, rat, I don't know.
A
I mean, I've
mouse.
Yeah,
never
but
seen what.
that's a strong mouse though.
It is
To
the
be fair,
strongest mouse
that
ever.
thing. To be fair, Pikachu chooses not to evolve. It chooses
Hmm.
not to evolve.
Yep.
Now there was a
Because he
reason
had a
behind
chance
that.
to one time and he slapped the thing right out of his Ash's hand.
Uh huh.
Yeah, no, yeah. He slapped that because he saw. Well, that's the backstory about it. Because
Hey,
he saw
Facebook.
what it did to the Raichu of the what's that guy called? Third gym, the
It
general
doesn't
or
matter. It doesn't
commander,
matter.
whatever. Yeah,
It
it
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter. But anyway, he saw like and he wanted to stay like he was, just as like for example, like Charmander. You know, he grow out to be of course Charizard, and then first burning Ash because well, you know, Ash thought too big, way too quick,
Mm-mm.
and then that's
No,
why
no, no, no,
Bulbasaur and
no, no.
Squirtle never wanted to evolve because they saw what it did to Charizard beginning because he was a dick,
No,
a defiant
it
dick.
was it was a Chameleon that burned Ash originally. When Chameleon first, Chameleon was the first one of Ash's Pokemon to, kind of like blow him off, and then he's the one who originally burned Ash. Charizard did burn him too, but he only burned him when Ash was rubbing on him to keep him warm after he lost that fight. That's when
Yeah, and then they
Charizard
got
started listening
romance.
to him.
Yeah, that's true. So like it goes like that, but that's why they all stay
I
little. But the funny thing is, like, if you would meet Ash, like after 20 years, can you imagine if you will meet him now in a Pokemon game, just as a trainer? Then he walks to you, and then you see Ash level, I don't know,
I
like
mean, like
in the
the
hundreds,
biggest complaint I've
throwing up a
had with Ash
Pikachu
is
level
that he's 10.
165.
He could still go through high school and all that. It's like, come on. The fact that he's still basically in middle school after all these years, is
Yeah,
just
well,
annoying.
that's the whole thing. Like he's more like the type you see like in the gym, literally the gym. You know, it's like he works hard, but he gets stupider every day. So like apparently Ash is this like he's got no education. He's got you never know what his mom did with I don't know Professor Oak while he's gone out of the city. Man, this is he's a hero in some way, but on the other hand, something is wrong. You ever heard about the whole conspiracy thing about Pokemon that actually Ash should be in like some sort of like
Hmm?
psychosis, and there you had like
Yeah,
these
I've heard that
effects from
theory.
that he will wake up and it's I don't know his bond with his dog. I always have to that's the funny thing. That's why you can go on and on and on. There will be a new Pokemon, then you got Ash series, Ash's children, and then Ash's grandchildren, and then Pikachu's offspring, and you know But I'm wondering because like usually when there's new protagonist to a series, it sucks. I rarely
Yeah,
have like
I'm a little
you know.
scared, but again, is it the actor that's leaving, or is it actually the
No, it's
character?
not
That's
the
the
actor. It's
question.
actually no. Actually, Ash like is written out of the series. You know, he's done. So there's gonna be
It's
11
really,
episodes
I really can't
anime.
see a Pokemon series without Ash. It's just kind of
No, no,
ironic.
no. It's just it goes on. The Pokemon series goes on, but without Ash. I am not making this up. I'm not making this up. This is all about that I have to come with that. Well, at least I've got, or maybe I'm the first one who heard. I think Brock
Yeah,
told
well, you
me
see, the thing is, like, I
yesterday
really
over
want to
coffee.
know this. If they plan to write them up, throw them in the background like they do with a bunch of protagonists, like a bunch of anime protagonists often do when they go on and do these
Everybody gets written off. Ashes leaves. Everybody gets sick of him, and at some point, like he actually leaves. Like Brock and Misty, they go on with their adult lives and such, and then like Ash, like at some point, probably Professor Oak is gonna call him. It's like, dude, you really need to grow up now. Come home and finish your college, and that's and then you
with
got
everything that
more
happens, it
like
might
two
happen.
new then you got two new ones, like children that get sent on with like flying animals and stuff like that. Oh, it's a harsh world
Yeah,
over
but
there,
what's
Pokemon.
the
But
odds of
yeah,
this just
like,
being a reboot of Pokemon in general? What's the odds of
well,
that?
I think that if you see like Ash failing so many times, we are all rooting for him. Ash is the best, and then he misses every cup. So I've been watching hundreds and hundreds of episodes to see him finally win that Pokemon Cup, and he does so in I don't know 7 or whatever. I keep looking at a kid that is failing, and the only thing he's good at, you know. So okay, at some point maybe give some new young flesh because Ash, man, become a Pokemon gym leader, go find a wife, I think. But yeah, it's true. It's sad but true. But I want to see those last episodes. I can tell you that. Yeah,
Yeah.
now that is a scoop, guys. This is some comic
Yeah.
world changing news, isn't it?
Well, that's manga and anime changing news.
Oh, yeah, okay, oh, whatever. Sorry, I'm in the DC or oh,
Close enough.
okay. Oh shit, okay. They're gonna bring me to Justice League. Oh, on national television.
Well,
Sue
don't
me,
tempt
man.
me.
Yeah, I like anime. I'm a Dragon Ball Z and a Pokemon kid, so yeah, definitely something that concerns
Don't
me
tempt
instead
me.
of
I've been reading My Hero.
yeah.
Don't tempt me.
Uh, okay, so yeah, so that was the thing I've read today. What's
Well,
more?
I think in our audience, our cameraman has an idea for a topic.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So, real quick, Wonder Woman is definitely out. So, he got rid of all of them. Like none of them are none of the old characters that we know from DC are
Again,
gonna be in there. So he got rid of Black
DC's
Adam. I know
dead.
you're happy about that. And yeah, so he got rid
DC's
of
just
Black
dead.
Adam,
Just,
Wonder
just,
He did,
just,
Woman.
I was
just
about the only thing
point.
he did right.
DC's dead. It's been dead.
Yeah. Also, Ash. Everybody goes with retirement nowadays. That's the thing, man. I mean, everybody stops.
Well, as much
Spider-Man
as I
must,
hate
like,
to
at some
say it,
point just
the
gets it off.
as much as I hate to say this, the comic book, has kind of gone. The comic book film has kind of outstayed its welcome. I hate to say it. It's been 10 years we've been
Yeah.
doing this straight. Hollywood's been doing this straight. I hate to say it. It's outstayed its welcome.
Yes.
Nah.
Yo,
I'm
that
done
There's
with
too
kind
many-
of leads
Spider-Man.
into
You gotta go to home. You
that
drink too much.
that kind of leads into the next question for you guys because
Okay.
you say that comic book movies are dead, and they're talking about
No.
there's
Oh,
What?
wait, there's a 100-year plan for comic book movies, at least with the MCU. So how do you guys feel about that?
well, that's a different idea. That's a different thing. Because if there was 100-year actual plan, yeah, I'm sorry to say, if Disney went that way, yeah, fuck that crap.
Then Ash will
Fuck it.
be 134.
We're not talking Pokemon here. We're talking Marvel and DC.
Okay, well then Spider-Man must be 225 and Batman dead, probably. I mean, come on. If you want to keep it realistic.
You are mixing up genres. Because you hurt my soul.
Well,
Because you
you
bring
also gotta
Batman
remember.
and Spider-Man together.
was a clone.
Like Venom. I never got that part anyway.
No, a clone. Venom's not a clone. Venom's a completely separate
Venom's a
entity.
symbiote. Yeah, it's an entity altogether.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
See, Venom came
Okay.
down. Many ways it happened. Originally, Spider-Man was doing the Secret Wars. They were like all the
Yeah.
heroes versus the villains. He came across the symbiote there, and what it is, a symbiote is like a parasite. It lives off the host, and what it did was it jacked up everything in Spider-Man like times 10. His strength, his spider sense, his senses, everything got jacked up.
Okay. Yeah.
Then when he got back to Earth, after a while, he realized the symbiote kept pushing him to get. He was getting more aggressive. He was hurting people, so he rejected the symbiote. The symbiote was pissed off at Peter Parker for rejecting him, and then Brock, what was his name? And
Barack
Eddie Brock.
Obama?
Eddie Brock was pissed off at Spider-Man because
Yeah.
Eddie was passing on some information to JJ, JJ, the head of the Daily Bugle, and then when JJ found out that the information and everything that he printed was wrong, he fired Eddie. So Eddie blamed Spider-Man, Symbiote blamed Peter. They both hated the same person. They formed and they became Venom, the original Venom.
Okay. Oh man, well that is intriguing. Looked cooler though, but I always thought it was Spider-Man himself, or maybe
No.
it was
No.
a deeper.
No.
So that is his
no.
bad mood. It's like Spider-Man
No,
before coffee.
it is not.
was like,
It's not.
okay.
Like again, you need to do your research.
Well, I don't need to do anything. I can just watch and then like I've got Pokemon.
You can
facts,
watch, but again, it's a story that's
Hey,
told
it's
50
good.
times throughout history. Told like at least once every 10 years, man.
But
Okay, well,
now,
that
but
keeps
now
it-
the symbiote came to Earth because of JJ's son, who's an astronaut. They found it
Yeah.
on the moon, or they found it somewhere, somehow, one way or another. There's like
Yeah.
3 different ways it got on the spaceship, came to Earth, and there it goes. That's how it got here
Okay.
now. See, I stick with the Secret Wars because I think that was a better storyline for him.
hmm Again, it changes. It changes a lot.
Yeah.
It's not definitive, but the basic premises usually say usually involves James. It usually involves someone close to him, and either one they
Mhm.
hate Peter or they're just done there by accident in the wrong place. Again, a lot of a lot of comic book stories are just made like that. It's how they keep it fresh, but the same at the same time.
The one
Maybe
thing
the
about
multiverse theory. Ugh.
one other thing is New York has got the most superheroes there, and if that being the case, why does New York have so much crime still?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really been one of my claims. Like one of my biggest things about that shit. It's like they're crying out. Look at My Hero Academia city. Like half the crime is gone there, even though they do get villain attacks occasionally, but it's mostly safe.
I got a question for you about that later. So when we get done with this segment here, I got a question for you.
Well, ask me. Ask me.
There's this spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Oh,
Whoop,
shit.
whoop, whoop. Okay, because I don't care about spoiler alerts. There's
I do. I probably haven't seen it yet.
Too bad.
I just got done watching the part where Echo and Million, what's his name?
Million.
Yeah, a million.
Yeah,
Does he get his powers
the kid
back?
that looks like he belongs in Fallout, right?
Yeah. Does he get his powers back? Does old girl get him his powers back?
yeah. But it's
Okay,
not for like
I just want-
not for like another season. To be
Yeah, but I'm
honest
just
with you,
saying.
the anime, we're about to finish. The anime is really close. The manga's really close to finishing, and I mean really close, like this year or next year.
Yeah.
That's how close it is to finishing, and you got maybe one more season left. Because right
Okay.
now you're like about to enter. We're about to enter a war arc in the anime.
Okay. No, I just got the. I was just wondering because I mean, At the point at the festival, UA festival.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're close to the end.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I was just
Tell
wondering
you-
if he got his powers back.
Oh yeah, he does, but it's not. It's kind of hard to explain how he gets them back. You'll see. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You'll have to watch it.
Well, I figured
understand it.
it'll be old girl since she can rewind.
You'll get it with Aerie
Yeah.
again. But again, my
Okay.
hero
Spoiler
is-
alert over.
Okay, I said, oh, that was a spoiler. So hey guys, do you know anything about like there's a new Dragon Ball season coming up, Dragon Ball Super?
Oh, that.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that because like they've been telling me that for about 4 years now, ever since Super ended. Now, from what I've seen of the manga and from the upcoming show, it looks great. But again, I don't see a fucking release date.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You never know when it comes. It like instant transmissions, like up the net, and then all of a sudden, just like Bleach. I didn't know there would be. They always say that it's coming back, and I never saw it until
Bleach
you
is
guys
out now.
told- Yeah, finally. Is it already done? Because like I'm
No,
probably gonna.
Not even close. Still got like
No, I
another
know, that's
year
why
to go.
I'm waiting for it so I can binge it. You know.
Bench
like, I
it now.
like
You've got
waiting.
plenty of episodes to bench it. Then you get yourself hyped
Yeah?
up.
How much?
Trust me.
How much?
Trust me.
How
just
much
a
are they
shit.
already? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe about like 20 or so episodes ish.
20? Oh, it's not bingeable for me. That is like I don't know. I think
Watch
6 hours.
One Piece for God's sake.
I've watched a big part of One Piece.
The whole thing
Yeah.
from beginning to end.
Again.
Yes, yes, audience member. Maybe help you.
Hello. You
No,
got a
just,
question? sir?
What?
I just had a quick Dragon Ball question. I think they're already doing a CG, but like, would you guys be happy with if they went like CG with Dragon Ball just to like make the episodes come out faster? Because it seems like they might be taking a long time because they're doing all that animating and
Okay,
stuff.
if we're gonna talk like straight up fight scenes, yes. But if we're gonna talk about the good lore bits, where they actually do minimal talking, to be fair, yeah, I think it would be great to do it in CG. But again, the quality that they've released with Super, they can't release that same kind of quality because a lot of people hated it. You gotta remember that. A lot of people hated how that looked.
Yeah, but why? Like I found it very cool what they did with Super. I mean,
felt
it looked
rushed.
like this.
It's why is because it felt very rushed.
It's just like of course, because like the other
and a
like,
lot
the
of the
old
shit
sagas
they
took
did,
way
and a
longer.
lot of the shit scenes that they did were basically just taken straight out of the movies at the beginning. You have to remember that.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I mean, what, like, he is so epic. I mean, I think they should do the same with Dragon Ball Z at one point. You know, let the children take over. It all kind of happened actually in the beginning of GT, of course. You know, you get more of like the children from.
GT,
I think that it's just gonna
not
because like,
canon
it's never gonna
technically
die.
to the current term story. It's not canon children fight up against
Yeah, well,
that.
that's
It's
what-
kind of unfair.
well, Yeah, no, but the thing is, they will, I don't know, go to heaven or whatever. That's the whole thing. I mean, like now, like after Goku went, spoiler alert, Ultra Instinct, in the end, he was like,
That's
so,
not
he was stronger
spoiler
than
alert.
God.
That's already been known forever.
Well, okay, well, not everybody. Hey, at least I said,
This has
like,
been out.
maybe there are
Super's been out forever.
like if you would if you would spoil the end of Dragon Ball Super, like as somebody who hasn't watched, they can skip like around 500
Super's
episodes.
been out for years now. You've had
I
time
know,
to
I know.
watch. You have had
Yeah,
time
if
to
you
look
don't
at
know
it.
it now,
This is
you're
not
not a
spoilers
fan.
anymore.
No, okay, well, whatever. Even if I don't spoil, like, yeah, of course, like it is. I mean, even Goku and Vegeta get bored in the end, just selecting players. Like, yeah, well, you're a clown. They don't even fight. It used to be always this, but like
Forgetting
talking
the
forever,
Saiyan's very
talking,
nature.
talking, then fighting, and then the fighting is like you got 5 minutes, and that took like 28 episodes. Like Frieza, man, those were the longest 5 minutes in my life. I'm happy that they
Definitely
all
the most
skipped it
detailed.
and put it up in in the end fight and go.
Yeah, but it
I
was
think
definitely
it's
the most detailed.
it was like, the quality now is just much better, and I think that I really like the visual aspect of Dragon Ball Z also when I was younger, so the thing is, like, not every like anime like is has a benefit on upping up like the level of detail, because it might lose the character.
Clearly,
But
you
with
don't
Dragon
watch
Ball,
One
no,
Piece.
it's even better, faster going. Yeah, episodes are faster. I like faster, Vegeta gets
Clearly,
faster.
he doesn't watch One Piece because you wouldn't understand that if you don't read what they come out
No,
with.
And
see the
just
thing about that. See about what you're saying is though. I mean, it's kind of like, okay, case in point, Transformers, the one when they introduced Grimlock and all them. Prime hits Grimlock one time and puts a sword up to his throat. If that ain't the biggest piece of bullshit I've ever
You're talking
seen,
about the
that
Michael Bay. Wait. To be clear, you're talking about the Michael Bay Transformers, or you're talking about G1?
yeah,
no, I'm not.
that's
Yeah,
that is a difference.
G1, Grimlock damn near knocked Prime's head off.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, in the Michael Bay one, the live action, he hits Grimlock in the face, puts a sword up to his throat, and Grimlock bows down like, okay. Now, see, that's the kind of stuff you're talking about. You're talking about making it faster. I don't like that. Grimlock and Prime will be a not. I mean, if it's a one punch thing, I'm gonna be pissed because I know them guys do it.
Yeah,
If
because,
Vegeta and
well,
Goku
because
go
he
at
already
it,
gets faster. Like ever stood still by the fact
Well,
that, like,
I think
why
what
is it?
he means
Yeah,
is that it doesn't need to take 50 episodes to do 2 minutes of,
yeah,
of, of, of a fight.
yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing. What a lot of like these big shonen like One Piece and Dragon Ball like to do, they're notorious for
Yeah.
that, is making
Like,
these
cut the
these
suspension,
big
yeah.
fights
But the
last
thing is,
forever.
when they do that though, it shows what kind of styles they're using. I mean, it's not just like like in One Piece, Luffy doing a cat, when he wraps himself on something and pulls back and shoots himself up like a slingshot. It's not like a one and done. It's good when you're dealing with like Goku versus Vegeta, Goku versus um, Frieza. One punch ain't gonna do it. It's gonna take 1,000. It's gonna take 10,000 punches. It's gonna take a
That's
few
so.
thousand kicks.
Yeah,
And
but
I want to see them
Remember,
kicks.
these guys are running at 1,000,000 miles an hour. It is.
Yeah,
man,
and
it's
that's
like there's hard to find. I always thought that that's the whole thing. Like what you were saying, like, your DC and anime, like that is so separate. No, it ain't separate. You already seen the whole things and the memes and the whatever of, like, One Punch Man against Goku. At some point, even those universes are gonna meet. That's the whole thing. That's what I was
No,
trying to
that's
say.
never gonna
Like,
meet due to copyright issues.
come on, you already had, like, what's that game called, like, on Nintendo? Super
That's
Smash
a
Brothers.
different story.
Man, they
That's not
already
canon.
took
That's
everything.
not canon. When we're talking canon, I think 100% canon to meet in there. If it's gonna be a meme, like say a game, no,
Yeah.
no. I'm sorry, no. It's got to be 100% canon for me to say they're in the same universe. Gotta be.
Okay, so that's, probably I'm stupid again, stupid question, but I'm the stupid guest of the episode. So what's canon? Like Nick Cannon or
no.
Canon
It'd be
is
like this. It's like Gundam. There's like 1,000.
Gundam? Yeah.
Most of those are, but then when you talk about Gundam Wing, that
Yeah.
even though it's
fake.
like it's Gundam Wing, it's Gundam, but it's a separate separate story by
Oh, yeah,
itself.
okay.
It's off in left field by
Yeah, but
itself
Yeah.
next to the hot dog stand.
Yeah,
But hey,
because
that
canon
is super
usually refers to a timeline in the given story you're first given. That's the canon.
Oh, yeah, so it's like a side track.
It's
they
like
got
a
their own
side, yeah.
stories?
In this case, Gundam Wing's a side story coming from a whole nother century and a whole nother universe
Yeah.
altogether. Very similar to the UC Gundam
Okay, yeah.
universe, but it's not the
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
not the Wing universe.
Well, basically, like, that happens with Dragon Ball as well. Ever imagine that, like, when you see the movie, it's always like it begins in one like certain point in the story. It's like whether it's before Frieza, before Super Saiyan, after, or whatever, and those times mix. Because the funny thing is that it is alternate reality. If you look at, like, Dragon Ball Super starts actually just
No,
after
Dragon Ball
Buu,
Super
I think.
starts after Buu, after
Yeah, after
Kid
Buu,
Buu
yeah.
may attack.
But then Vegeta doesn't get like his child and stuff like that. But first they go
No, he
super. So
does.
that must.
He does.
Yeah, in the end,
He
yeah,
had
in
Trunks
GT
way
it
before
does.
Boo.
Yeah, no, of course he already had Trunks already after Frieza. You know, like he met him and what. Okay,
No,
I just don't
no,
want to
he
talk
had
about that. Okay,
Trunks
Vegeta,
after
Trunks,
Frieza.
and Bulma, the whole thing. You know, it's complicated. It's they got a complicated relationship, and then
No,
they
not
get like
really.
children, and then they
No,
don't.
not really. Not really.
Because
At the end of the
Trunks,
day, Vegeta banged the hot chick, and that was it.
yeah,
He
because
knocked her up, like Vegeta knocked
when
At the
Bulma
end of the day,
up.
after that
Okay, yeah,
battle with Frieza, he banged her because he
yeah.
was no place to go in the universe. So that's
No,
why.
like he was. Can you imagine that he was bored? You know, I
He
mean,
was.
look for the places. He was
Because
bored as
Kakarot
well.
was
Like,
because
yeah,
Goku wasn't around. Goku was out in the universe training at that point.
yeah, he was. He couldn't go out. He couldn't go to the bar with Buddy Goku. Was like, yes. Oh, hey, hello,
Oh, you
Bulma.
kidding? That man would go to the fighting ring,
Man,
not the bar.
no, man, like he's rough. Like even later, you know the thing in GT where he takes his mustache. You get the mustache and the like the leather jacket, so he becomes like
look,
what?
hold up. Look, like we were just talking about Gundam. DT is
Okay, yeah.
by itself. It has nothing to
Yeah,
do
but
with
yeah,
Dragon
Nothing
Ball
to do with
that's what I
Dragon Ball.
mean.
Z.
It is just
But
like
I
an
mean,
alternate reality
it's
where
it's
he
its
becomes
own
What if?
storyline.
yeah. So it's like it's either Super or GT, so you never know,
No,
basically.
Super GT is out of the table. Get it out of the table. Do not even consider it canon. Get it out.
Oh,
It's not part of it.
It's
No.
not.
okay.
It's
So GT
when they
is
made it.
GT.
GT's by itself.
Yeah.
GT is not part of it. Don't even consider it at all.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
fun
Okay.
side story. Nothing else.
Fun.
Nothing.
No, only
Nothing.
the first part. The first part of GT is a fun side story. The whole thing that he goes back to.
The whole
goes to
thing's a
small.
side story, dude. Nothing about the first part is a side story. The whole thing
Okay,
is
so in
just a
Dragon Ball
what if
Super,
Goku had kids.
Vegeta will never get a
Okay?
mustache. In
No,
Dragon Ball
he'll
Super,
never get a mustache.
Ah,
You might see a
fuck,
meme
man.
of it,
Like,
so be quiet. You'll never get a
oh,
Vegeta stash, so be quiet.
shit, man, that was
Go pout in
rocket,
your
man.
corner. Go
Yeah,
pout in your corner.
We
That's
got
on
a
you.
question from
Yo,
a caller.
we got a
Caller,
question from well, come, hello?
tell us
Hey.
what's your name and where you're from.
What's your name? Where you from?
My name's Kaijudo, and I'm from VR. Yeah.
From VR?
So
Is that a
Ah,
street?
so
Yeah.
am I. We must be along. We must be brothers.
We must be neighbors, you know? You're on Old Space Road 2, I guess? Yeah. Is that a room, you know, like with the big chilling area?
Quiet you.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Well, so you
Now,
get,
what have you got to ask?
Yeah. So I'd like to know: are you guys a Mega Man fan? Do you guys like the Mega Man series? And
I've tried to get into Mega Man. I have
Hell yeah,
tried
Mega
to
Man.
get into Mega Man. I just can't get. Just don't. There's something about it I don't like. There's something about it. And I usually love Mega Anime. I love Mega Anime kind of crap, but I like robots more than I like organic giant figures.
organic dry robot. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's a bit like you know, androidish, like Mega Man.
Yeah.
Like he's part robot, part human-esque. You know.
Yeah,
I know.
I
from-
like something
but
when it's
I
all
do get
robot,
you.
like a Megazord or something.
I don't know. I think I just like the game. Like I miss sometimes. I just miss the old Sega Saturn or Sega Genesis. You know, like I miss that vibe. And
What
I think
about
that
every
then they're
other
gonna make
OG
only
game?
with Sonic. Sonic, I think like they did a good job. I think I like that. You know, to see that visually. But Mega Man, just keep it Mega Man. You know, just you get this like weird enemy and just like I like the whole thing of it like in that game. I think and now it's like don't give them more personality than he already had. It's mine. Everybody has his own Mega Man, you know. Like when you
No,
were younger.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I'm calling about this, and I also like to hear Disney's opinion on Mega Man. I'm calling because I'm very excited that I just found out that they're gonna have you guys familiar with Mega Man Battle Network? Do you know about that game? I think it was on the DS.
No.
Yeah,
It's
Don't
coming
have
back
it
in a
yet.
I've
big
heard
way.
of it. I haven't played it. I've heard it,
Alright.
but I haven't played it.
Okay.
Well, they have a
Microsoft
legacy
will win.
collection. They have a legacy collection coming out. I think it's early next year, and they added a bunch of like new features. So I was just curious to know if you guys were excited about that. If you knew about the
Oh, that's
Mega
cool.
Man Battle Network Legacy Collection.
Okay.
Nah,
Oh, well,
not really. Not really. I'm
No.
not a big Sega fighter.
I'd be more.
I love the
Actually,
game.
I would be more excited about a Mega Man, a good Mega Man series,
Yeah.
TV
Than a
slash
game.
anime, than a game.
realistic.
Yeah, well, you'd be
Realistic.
you'd be happy to
like
know that if you pre-order this, you're gonna get access to
no.
I think it's a new season of some Mega Man show. I don't know what it is. It's called Mega Man NT Warrior,
Ooh.
and
And
it'll be released
NT,
in
Somebody
like
will put it on
NT?
YouTube.
Like Windows
NFT.
NT, like the network
well,
thing.
Yeah, it'll be released in 2023. So if you get involved with this
Cool.
game, you'll get free access to
Problem
this Mega
is,
Man
I'm
show.
a console. I'm an Xbox console player, not a Nintendo.
Oh, I
Okay.
play on the Nintendo. I mean, I play a bunch of different stuff on the Nintendo, but this
I don't know
Pretty
what
much
So it looks like
not.
it's gonna be
Nintendo
on
is.
everything. Looks like it's gonna be on everything because Mega Man's
Nice.
been on other systems. So
yeah,
I think it's
he's been
coming
on
on
Xbox.
everything.
He's been on PlayStation.
Hey, is
Yeah,
it
we'll
gonna be
see.
on like Oculus? Because like this is now my console basically. I've got a
I
PlayStation
doubt it. It
5,
doesn't
which
sound
all,
VR.
like. Hmm.
I doubt it.
Why?
It doesn't sound like it's going to be a VR game.
No, of course not. But like, why not? Just
That's
you know,
why.
out there, Sega, if you listen, go make that.
Yeah, I thought you guys would be interested in the Mega Man game because it's basically like
It's
Mega
cool.
Man and
New Mega-
Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh all mixed in together. It's like a
No,
battle. It's a strategy
See
battle game.
here, this is what I meant.
it's
You know,
strategy,
When
but
you
not like
versus me.
Yu-Gi-Oh
I
or
told you. Told you. I told you it's gonna happen. All kinds of games. Like
when
it's
it
gonna
comes
be
to the
Mortal
card
Kombat
games, though.
versus,
Other than
Street
Magic the
Fighter.
Gathering, I'd still say Yu-Gi-Oh is easily real close to Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh. I think are the two best strategy games,
100%. I
Yeah.
agree.
hands down.
Well, it's
Yeah,
better.
you gotta
In the end,
try-
it's better than Pokemon.
You have to try Android Netrunner. That game's been canceled,
Okay.
but it's a great card game. I play a lot of card games. You need that. You need the game that's.
So you want me to
where I
play
got
an
my name
extinct
from.
game and I can't get a hold of it?
No, it's you can download the images. There's a company that they keep the game going. They have a paid version where you can pay them to print cards out for you, and you can also download their cards for free. I think. I'm not sure, but yeah. So that they continue in the game. They look it all up. It's really cool. But anyway, what I was gonna say was what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So there's I play a lot of card games. One of the card games where I got my name from, Dual Masters. Gotta check that
Oh,
one
yeah.
out too. That game's been canceled.
Oh yeah, Dual Masters. I'm familiar with that.
Yeah.
Have some
I
pretty
even
cool
got some of them.
designs
I
in
still
ours.
got some of the McDonald's cards.
McDonald's cards.
Get Pokemon cards for the
Oh,
game, and also they did it for Rave. What was it? Rave? What was that Rave one?
Channel
Rave
Legends.
Masters.
I don't know
No.
that one.
It was a card game
Rave
right around time of Duel Masters. It was called Rave something. Rave Masters or something like that.
Rave Master sounds like a '90s hardcore album.
That's what it was. It was
Rave
back. It was
Master.
back in the '90s. That's when it was back in the '90s.
That's why- yeah. Rave Masters now.
All right, so I have
It
another
was
question.
Yeah.
Question for you guys. What video games are you guys playing? The audience wants to know what games are you guys playing, what games you're into, that type of thing.
At the moment, I'm not really playing any real video games. At the moment, I'm mostly watching, catching up on my shows
about
I
you,
missed
Video?
throughout the month. I've been trying to catch up with One Piece as I know where they're at in the manga and I know where they're at in the battle.
One Piece. You know.
You kidding me? I've done the challenge. I've done it. I've done the whole from beginning to end challenge before.
Oh my God, of One Piece, I find
Yes.
I find that a real
Took
achievement,
me
to be
3
honest.
months, but I did it nonstop.
Non-stop. You should have had like a patch for that, like a
I
purple or like
should.
a blue,
Hey, I am so far ahead,
art.
dude. I am in the manga, dude. That's how far into the show I am. I'm in the manga.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
reading it
Maybe
weekly.
I am more into games then. I'm like, I've been, I downloaded, of
Right
course,
now, it's a great time to be a
Drag.
One Piece fan.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do anything like everything at the same time. It's like, I'm old. No, no, no. I actually, now I'm on holiday. So finally, end of the year. So I've
Maybe you should watch
loaded up
Bleach.
2 games, and that's Metal Gear Solid, on the PS5. Like the new Phantom Pain, and then for the rest on the computer, I play Witcher 3 and Dragon Ball Z, Xeno 2. And yeah, so like, that is already, that's the best game in my eyes, because okay, fine, I'm not only a fan, but the thing is, at some points or some games you have like, this is the best they could do. But probably this is the best Dragon Ball Z game ever. You can fly around just like yourself, stuff like that, meet and all that, and it's in comic. So I'm just like, definitely if they would have like a VR version of that, woo, man, you
I had a
can't get
quick,
me out of this world. Yeah.
I had a quick question for you about Phantom Pain because I got that game as well, and I know that they're notorious for like those really long cutscenes. Like, wasn't there like a Metal Gear Solid game where like one of the cutscenes was like an hour? Like you had to sit through a cutscene for like an hour. So I'm a little scared to play the game because like I want to get into the open world spy stuff, but I'm scared that I'm gonna
Well,
have to
the,
sit
the
through a
the thing
long
is, it's
cutscene. Are
actually
there cutscenes really long? Hmm?
yeah, no, no, actually not. The thing is that basically you're stuck in this. You can say it's a bit like it's like Snake in Afghanistan. That's a bit like it is. But you go back to your island. The cool thing is you do have like a Metal Gear Solid island with like your own everything you need. Like it's got their own resources. It's like a base. Remember Metal Gear Solid 2, on where you just was walking on that basically with that faggy dude, wasn't it Raiden? I don't know why they ever did that. But now Snake has his own like base like that, with all the resources and all the cool things, everything that you can possibly think of, like in the Snake universe. That's cool, and the open world. It's a bit like what's the game called with all the cowboys? Uh, Red Dead Redemption
Red
2.
Dead
It's a
Redemption?
bit like, yeah, only the, and sometimes you have the cutscenes, but it's a cool game. It gets maybe a bit grindy
Yeah,
at
it's made
some
by
point.
Rockstar. Of course it's good. It just take
Well,
forever to
yeah,
get their games out. GTA 6.
I
No,
haven't
no,
seen
he's
that
talking
one. Is
about
that already
he's
out?
talking about Metal Gear right now. Not
No,
the.
no,
He was
I
just
know. No,
comparing Metal
I'm
Gear.
just complimenting on the studio he was
Oh,
talking about beforehand.
yeah. Well, I think it's like it's a cool game to play because I keep a bit lost in the Metal Gear world, and basically, I feel that a kid again, like Metal Gear Solid 1 or 2, you were in that like, well, the whole universe there, and they still managed to like get that back in Phantom Pain, and as long as Akira Toriyama, is the name, right? Or no, that's or am I wrong with that? No, 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 I think it is. As long as he is around, there will be good Metal Gear games. As long as he's gone, you will get Raiden, and this like, what was the game with Raiden with all the hack and slash kind of thing that sucked. But this is it's really good. But yeah, cutscenes, okay. The beginning is a bit, but it's not that you can choose. It's well worth. It is the best,
But
I
you
think.
can't deny the quality of cutscenes has gone up in recent years.
Well, no, well, like what Judo was saying, like there's actually Metal Gear Solid 1. There's one thing, and yeah, you really had to skip through. Like the first time you had to see it, and it is like hour-long things with that you see like videos of like the 80s, like, well, when Professor Campbell got back, and then the nuclear things, and he was and he was like, okay, go on, go on. So okay, then you skip, and then it's like, Okay, back in Zanzibar. When it's like, and then you skip, and it's like, Snake, and then like after like an hour of skipping, it's like, okay, I don't know what the fuck happened, but there's still someone with a nuke, and then Otacon pisses his pants, and that's it, and then a ninja comes. What? You know?
Sounds like a movie.
It
It
is
sounds
like
like
a
they just
movie.
put everything into a movie and this decided, oh, we have a game on the
Phantom
side.
Pain is like a movie. Phantom Pain is like a movie. Him with his like snake with a cigar, and then he finds a dog. It's like it's just cool. It's like you're in the '80s. Like a bit of was it's like the '80s war movies. That's a bit like how Snake is, and then
Hmm.
more 007-y. Like like Snake Snake Eater. You ever heard that soundtrack? It was like a James
Yeah, it
Bond,
sounds like a Bond.
like
Yeah, it sounds like
Snake
a Bond song.
Eater. Wanna move? Let's get I see you touch your devilish. Well, that kind of shit. Like it's a camera. Well, I don't know. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm an old fart. I'm proud of it, man. I've seen the best games, I think. And nowadays, like you know, I just can't just don't have a time in my working life to play all these new games, although I like them. If I would do that, well, you don't want to hear the misses. It's no wonder I'm
That is why I like
so much
indie
work.
games.
Mm.
That is why I like
Yeah,
indie
indie games.
games as opposed.
I think.
So
I mean, without in,
what about you, Disney? What game are you playing?
yeah,
On the PC, I play Warcraft.
Warcraft.
Um,
Yeah.
on my Xbox, GTA, um, Conan Exiles. On my Switch, I play Rush Duels and Duel Masters. Yu-Gi-Oh! Both of them are Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. Mario Kart and everything like that. On here, on the VR, I play. Well, mostly I play for the Forever games. Forever Bowl, Forever Cornhole, Forever Pool. I don't play the darts too much. I'm really not that good at that. And a bunch of other games. And then I'll just pick a game. I play a lot of stuff off of that I sideloaded from SideQuest. There's a Pokemon game called Pokemon, and then there's also a Revomon game, which is like a Pokemon ripoff. I just play a bunch of different games.
Have you tried Agent Simulator yet?
Yes, in fact, I just finished it 20 minutes before the show started.
What'd you think about it? Got a review for it?
You gotta move. I don't like that. You gotta actually move your body. I don't like that. I'm sitting there.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do
work.
I'm trying to do the toggles. I'm not moving. I keep getting killed, or I'll dodge, shoot, kill, put my head up, and get hit by a bullet. Man, that's some crazy shit. But it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. I surprised myself.
That's
I did
about
the
it.
Matrix when they're all like
Yeah.
shooting at you at once. Like I just like move my body around like in a circular motion. I somehow dodged all the bullets. I don't know how, but it works.
Yeah, I'm
All
not
right,
really
so my
playing
next-
that many games at the moment.
All right, so my next question. This is also video game related. Did you guys catch the video game awards? That's been was it 2 weeks old now? A lot of stuff happened.
Oh. Ooh. No, I haven't.
Oh, I forgot that was popping up. Fuck.
The thing I know of is the Elden Ring. What I think won the best game of the year, or something like that. I think. Don't quote me on it, but I think Elden Ring won the best game. But
Is
other
it
than
such a
that,
good
I couldn't
game?
tell you.
Yeah, it's a really good
All the
MMO
time,
game.
I think it's like a rip-off of Morrowind, like, oh, the Elden Ring. Oh, how original.
No,
Elder
it's
Ring,
its own
Elder
thing.
Scrolls,
It's its
I
own
don't know.
like MMO style game.
But like, is it worth it? Because like, I don't know.
I would
It
say
looks,
yeah, it's pretty good. It's got a lot of lore into it. Got a lot of story.
Yeah.
A lot of role playing.
Okay. So it's like more, but it's like a free world. Like as I saw it, is it a bit like? What is it even close to? Like the new what's Elder Scrolls? No, not Morrowind, not a bit Skyrim, I think, or Elder Scrolls Online. Like, is it a bit like that?
Could
Because I
be.
thought, like, well, I haven't
I
seen.
think I think it is. It's
Yeah.
kind of that in that vicinity of it. Yeah. But but you guys were talking about cutscenes. I'm sorry, the best cutscenes I've ever seen, and I've seen a bunch, are the cutscenes that Blizzard does for Warcraft. I'm serious. Those cutscenes are
Warcraft.
insane.
It's Warcraft. What do you expect from them? They've had like years to put that shit together.
Yeah,
But I mean,
yeah.
from the
Man,
first,
they now have
yes.
their own Netflix series. You know that? Like, or is that like, so that is Warcraft, right? Where we come from. What's that other game? Again, like it's like from top. Also, what is it again? Like this World of Warcraft. Oh, shit. No, sorry. Yeah, I can't come up on the game because I don't like it. Probably. It's a bit where you run with Warcraft characters. Come on, no, it's not.
Oh, you're talking about Heroes of the Storm.
I get like it's a thing that everybody does. Oh man, how can it like it's on the okay? Forget it for now. I will come up with it. Man, what is it called? How can it? Dota? Is it Dota? No, I don't know. They got a series now on Netflix about it. Actually, like about a game, like multiple, I guess. You got that now. Like,
they got several of them. They got Arcane Legends. They got DOTA.
Yeah, that's
another one. That's about that has dragons in it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just waiting for Netflix to make a Grand
It's
Theft
Cyberpunk.
series.
Cyberpunk was good. Cyberpunk was good.
Cyberpunk
the Cyberpunk one was art, man. It was fantastic.
But
I like that.
Of all those, though, Arcane Legend is it Arcane Legend?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. That's the
one I'm really waiting for a sequel to. I want to see some more of that.
Oh, it looks like you had a question.
You talking to me or the other guy?
Yeah, you can come to the microphone.
Yeah.
You can come to the microphone and then
if you got a question, come on up. Come on. Ask us a question.
Okay. Oh, there's now breaking the fight out. Oh, over there. Come on, guys. Like,
she just
not too
listening,
many. Not too many. Okay.
Yeah,
hey, hello. Oh, Mister. Oh, hey. Yeah. Oh, hey, there she is.
Okay, Kaiju, what have you got?
Yeah. So going back to the Game Awards, I just wanted to play a little game with you guys. Like, you want to take a guess on some of these winners here?
I don't even know who the nominees were. We really didn't keep track of it this year.
Yeah, but they did it on this show. Like the last show they did. The last
show was 2 weeks ago. You expect me to remember?
I guess so. Anyway, would you like to take a stab at who might have won Game of the Year? Like, what would be your Game of the Year choice?
Oh, Elden Ring that I do know. Elden Ring won that.
Yeah, Elden Ring won. So what do you guys feel about that? Elden Ring in the Game of the Year.
Elden Ring.
You guys play
it? I still want to try
deserved. Honestly, it's deserved because like Elden Ring's a beautiful game. It's really long. It's really filled with a bunch of like role-playing games. Like I said before, I think it's well deserved.
Well, I think it looks like the biggest game for now, like the biggest Elder Scrolly kind of game.
All right, you guys want to take a stab at who won best multiplayer game? Just a guess out of what games that you know. You don't have to know. No, Elden Ring. Is Elden Ring multiplayer? I don't even think it's multiplayer.
What would that be like? Call of Duty?
It's an MMO.
All right.
It's a multi-online player.
What category?
Yeah, for multiplayer. Best multiplayer game.
Just I don't know. Yeah.
You guys give up.
Call of Duty, I think.
I say
I think.
No. Nope. It's I'll give you a hint. It's a Nintendo game.
Well, then I will not know for sure. I don't keep track of Nintendo.
No, it's not Pokemon.
Pokemon. You got like the newest Pokemon game.
No, it's not Pokemon. Even if you ask twice, it's still not going to be Pokemon.
It's Pokemon, damn it!
I have no idea.
He's like, wait, let me take a third guess. Is it Pokemon?
Let me take a wait. No. This is video. Let me take my first guess. Pokemon. My second guess. Pokemon.
Don't
third guess. Pokemon.
Yeah,
Wait,
come on, Ash is retiring.
Like,
No,
like I
the
said,
come on.
this is it.
No, actually, go. What is the winner? Who is the winner?
winner is
Ash.
Splatoon 3.
I.
Which I played the first Splatoon. I like that game. I never played Splatoon 2 because I still don't have a Switch. But yeah, so Splatoon 3. How did is that game even
Oh,
out? But yeah, it won multiplayer. That's a multiplayer game,
okay.
and I don't even
Oh,
think it's out yet.
I don't have a.
I
I
don't
don't
even know
have
what
a
Splatoon
Nintendo. No,
See, it's
because
mostly
I'm a
it's
PlayStation
mostly indie games that I play, like FNAF and such.
All right.
Okay,
So
but
we want to
yeah,
know what the
I
best mobile game is.
Oh no, that's a tough
You
one.
got
Hey,
Probably
Shadow Legend.
Yeah, Shadow
Candy
Legends.
Crush. Candy
No.
Crush. It's like
Oh.
crack on. Yeah.
I can't
everybody's like, yeah,
argue with that, but no.
yeah. See, oh, you've been on the Crush, man. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
played the Crush a couple times.
Oh, you
yeah,
played
I
the
can
Crush?
agree. It's
You got the
basically
cr-
crack.
You're not craving for Crush, you know. Oh, Candy, come on, you know. Give me, come on, one other round, please. Help me, man. You get like points for me, please.
He's like strung out in
Oh,
the
man.
alley trying to get some
Yeah.
Wi-Fi to play Candy Crush.
Playing-
He's like,
look at this candy dealer. Hey, you, middle-aged woman.
Okay, so Kaiju,
you
tell
need some
us
candy?
what it is.
all right, so
You need some candy? Huh? Hey, you single
So,
mom who has no work. You know, hey, you want to buy some candy? Yeah, man.
He never
right, so-
stops, does he?
the mobile
No.
the mobile game of the year is Marble Snap, which surprised me, but I actually played it again. It's a fun game. You guys play that Marble Snap?
Oh,
I
so they
tried
finished
it.
it. Though
Marble
I
Snap?
tried it when
Isn't
it
that
first
like-
came out. I did not like it.
Is that of the same developer as Candy Crush? Like marbles?
No,
Is it like,
it's
is
made
it-
by Disney. Dumb.
Oh, did you do
Like-
that? I didn't know that you. Oh wow, guys, we got a special guest today. We got
Not
You're a
that
winner.
Disney.
Disney.
Walt
How did you do
Disney.
it?
Not that
wanna-
Disney. The other Disney.
Oh, he's just a body
So-
double.
That Disney there steals the credit from said Disney all the time, no matter what.
Yeah, but isn't it like at some point he will get like behind his name this little R, you know? That he gets like funny. Then they bought him, you know. Disney bought. But you gotta perform for us, you know. You gotta say that every Disney comic is the best.
So
A bit
you
like the World Cup.
you had a comment about Marble Snap Disney?
No, I mean, I
Oh.
played it. I tried it. It's decent, but I just really couldn't get into it too much.
Yeah, I played
Yeah,
it.
me
I
neither.
played it and I actually like it this time around than the first time. The first time I didn't really get. I didn't really like it because I went into it expecting it to be more like Yu-Gi-Oh with strategy and like. I mean, there's strategy to it, but it's
Not like
basically
Yu-Gi-Oh
like you ever
strategy.
play I Declare War. Well, basically every card game is like I Declare War when you think about it. It's like rock paper scissors I Declare War, but this game, when I first played it, like I said, like there wasn't a lot to it. You just had to put a card in an area and just try to like control that area with your with whatever numbers on your card. And then like if somebody plays something higher, then they get control, and you just keep throwing cards until somebody wins the area. So I didn't think it was fun at first, but playing it a second time around, I like it. I actually like the game. I'm actually hoping that they make a physical version of the game because I think it's that good. So you all played it, you don't like it?
No. I agree. I think honestly it would be better off in a physical version, in my personal opinion. I think it'd be better off in a physical version than a virtual one.
Nah, we were talking the other day about how people don't like to do math anymore these days. So I think a physical version would be a lot harder because you actually have to add all that stuff up where the app
It's
will
because
just add it up for
I
you.
still like collecting cards. I still like collecting cards whenever I go to con. I still go and collect Yu-Gi-Oh because I love the art that Yu-Gi-Oh has on their cards. You can't deny they've got some amazing art on some of those monsters.
Oh, so you just like the collecting part of it. You don't really like the game.
Yes, I enjoy
So,
collecting
I'd
when I
rather
do
play the
card
game.
games.
Yeah, I
no,
don't like the
I do
collecting.
enjoy the game, but I suck at the game. That's why I enjoy the collecting more than I like playing it.
All right, so this is a little tricky question.
Did
for you all,
Vidyot leave
but
us? Did Vidyot leave
I don't
us?
know. I thought he was hiding under the chair. But
Mm.
yeah, so this is a quick
A coward.
so
Not
like
the-
this is a little trick question for you guys. So God of War won some awards. And I just wanted to know like do you think God of War won for player's voice? Do you think they won for best adaptation, or do you think they won for best narrative? Which category do you think they won in?
Would want to say that's narrative. I know it's pretty known for its narrative. Somewhat.
I actually see it winning all three. Actually, the Lord, the whole 9 yards.
Nope. All it won for was narrative. Didn't win for
See?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing I know.
Genshin
Like God of
Impact
War.
won for voice. Is that
That's one of the things that I've wanted to play God of War, but I would honestly want to just play it for the, and I wouldn't get that far if I'm gonna play a game like that.
all right? What do you think won for most anticipated game? This is a game that hasn't even come out yet, but people are anticipating it. What do you think won?
I don't even know what the nominees were.
You don't have to know. Just like think of a game that you're itching to play. That you're well, for you it might be like something like Cow Simulator or something. So I
What
don't know
I'm
about
itching
you,
to play isn't even
But-
announced. I want to play a new Monster Hunter. Really, what I
Yeah.
want.
What about you, Disney? What game are you anticipating?
Honestly, I really don't even know what's coming out. They even. I mean,
Yeah, well-
I well, every day, every 2 or 3 days, I'll look on the Quest. I'll look up. I'll go see what's coming soon on it. Now they do have something that just came out a little while ago. It's kind of like looks like it's a World of Tanks game for this.
Huh.
It looks like that's what it is, but I'm not quite sure though.
Yeah, well, the
That
most
might be
anticipated.
fun.
Okay.
We're gonna let Vidya take a stab at it. What do you think is the most anticipated game of the year? Who won the most anticipated game of the year award?
Ooh,
Who do you think is?
it's a hard thing. I think that Harry.
I'll give you guys a hint. I'll make it easier for you guys.
Okay.
It's a Nintendo game.
Hell, and I won't know it.
Mario something. Mario goes to on vacation. Mario
Mario.
goes to Snowland. I don't know. Super Mario Bigger Brothers. Super Mario Brothers from another mother.
You want to continue
What's it
guessing,
game?
or you want me to tell you? And then
Yeah,
we
yeah,
get your
Tell
opinions
us
on it.
already.
It's The Legend of Zelda. Wait, this thing has a long name. I have to click onto it.
Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom is
Link
most
cries
anticipated game.
over the
Can we get
princess.
another Zelda
Link goes on
game
vacation.
Mm-hmm.
again?
Yep.
How the hell has
Again,
that not been
Zelda.
made into a movie yet? Like, clearly,
Like-
why the heck
That's also-
has that
like,
not
why
been made into
every-
a movie or even announced for one?
Hey, I will call that the Peter Pan complex. You know, it's like Ash doesn't want to grow up. 20 years, you know. Zelda, man, like ever since the Game Boy, he never grew up. Always me, like it. That's it. You know, they got the same conflict. Peter Pan never grew up. Don't know why. Why? Why didn't Peter grow up? Why? Just a question.
All right, do you guys want to know who won for best voice performance? I'm gonna say voice performance. The category here just says performance, but I'm just gonna say voice just to make it clear, because
Just give it.
Right?
so.
Say just,
Yeah,
just
just
best
give it. Let's
performance.
not.
But
guess
name
anymore. I
an
don't wanna
actor who you
guess.
think would have won. You know, because I mean,
I don't
don't
know.
know.
still got about
I
30,
don't-
30
I
minutes
don't
to
know.
go.
We don't care. We don't
If you
know.
wanna-
All we care
yeah,
about are
but yeah,
characters.
If you rush through this, then we have no content. So you wanna entertain the audience. So go on.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a guess or not?
I don't.
No. All right. Do you guys
Ron
know who
Perlman?
Christopher Judge? No. You guys want to know who Christopher Judge is? You guys know who that is?
That's from God of War,
Yeah.
right?
Right. Yeah. God of War guy won. I didn't realize the
Ah.
guy from Stargate is the guy that does
Mhm.
Kratos' voice. And
Oh, really now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Teal'c.
See, other universes meet again.
mhm. Yeah.
Only
Both
for
guys have big-
actors. You can make that argument
big
with about
license plate on
anybody.
his head. Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, he won, and he gave one of the best speeches of the night. Like his speech was like maybe 10 or 15 minutes long. Like, but it was a good speech.
Well,
Like, I'm not like
well,
making fun
he's
of
a
him.
voice
Like,
actor, so.
Do you have the
yeah, yeah,
player? We
yeah,
could
yeah.
probably pull it up.
Nah, the player's not working. So yeah, he gave like a super long speech, and yeah, it was good.
Oh,
But
is
I like
player not working.
yeah, it was a good speech. And then there
Phil
was another
Perez.
speech.
Hmm.
There was another acceptance speech at the end of the show that got someone arrested. So it was a great
What?
show.
Oh,
Turned out.
it's fantastic.
Go, people
Yeah,
arrested. Now,
some kid got up on the stage and he said something. I think he said, I want to thank my I think he said, I want to thank my reformed Rabbi Bill Clinton for this award, and he got arrested
what?
because he was talking nonsense. Yeah, he's some Infowars kid,
Yeah, yeah, it
and
was.
they arrested him.
It's like a. Okay, cool. And what is it with awards nowadays? And people that run on stage and go slap people or say stupid shit.
Oh,
It's like,
that's
is
been
that a
going on
trend?
for
Yeah,
yeah,
It's
that's
been
been going
going
on
on
it's
for a
like
long
this is the
time.
forever.
new age.
That's like been going on
It's
since the
the
beginning.
streaker. It is the streaker of the 21st century. You know, it's like that comes in and says shit. Like in Holland, they actually had this guy who came into like a talk show and then glued himself, his hand on the table, and sat there to talk about like global warming. About that, yeah, it is. That's what I mean. Like it's a 21st century streaker. They took him out with the table and all, and he said like, yeah, I'm really glued tight, and then they push him a bit, they turned the table, and then he went off. It was a funny thing. Yeah, sometimes there's happening more than clogs and cheeses. Also, did you
All right,
know?
next
Like
up. Hmm?
oh, okay, yeah. Next up, yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
go on. No, finish your
No,
thought.
I just wanted to say, like, I have one really little tech thing. So people, you know that, like, when you shout, like, to your Google nowadays, we all do that. Shout to the Google or the Siri, like, do this, do that, blah.
Almighty Google, we get it.
Okay, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
he's impatient.
It
Yeah,
might
go
get
on.
sponsored, okay? Anyway, what else? Yeah, at least. Okay, so what will get sponsored is this like you got a Dutch company who created like a new like virtual assistant. So like it's better than that. And that was a thing in Holland because like everybody's been using that more over Google. Well, that's just just a hunch. Yeah, it's like a assistant. That's a
Yeah,
Dutch company. So
And what
see,
is
that's
this
why I
thing
want to
called?
say, like, go on, Kajudo. Not everything that I say is definitely necessary. Anyway, I know.
No, it's not.
yeah.
Woohoo! Glad to
Steam
serve.
is Steam is that old guy that tells kids to get off
Yes,
his
I
lawn.
am. Now you
Like
can
he
go
just yeah.
shove it.
Like
Yes.
get off my lawn.
Back in the day. Back in the 90s.
I
Why
try
did
to
you
keep
get your
things
ball?
in order.
You hardcore lover.
You little punks with your Pokemon game.
With your Pokemon.
Get
When I
off of
was
my
your
lawn.
age, I would trade a Squirtle for a Charizard.
Am I that
back in my
predictable?
day. I would be rich. Rich, see this? This is all my Charizards. All of them.
You are all fine
so
and
this-
quiet.
Yeah, so this series
This
won
marbles. You
for
want to go marbling?
this series won in two categories: on best ongoing game and
Okay.
community support. What do you think that
Ooh,
game is? This is a very popular game.
Warcraft?
I know, definitely.
Warcraft?
No, Final Fantasy.
Right. Yep.
Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy
is one of the
14.
longest ongoing titles. They have so many titles. It is a fantasy. I even stopped playing, and the fact is that it's the last.
And when is the
what it
Final
now,
Fantasy?
14, I think? 17, 15. Final
When
Fantasy.
else the
again.
Final Fantasy game gonna ever come out?
Well, the beginning, like what? I don't know.
I meant
like
the
back
last, the final.
Oh, I don't even know. I think last year, like it's
Will they make
it's
another?
quite new, right? I didn't buy it yet.
Mhm.
Till they make
I
another.
always thought Final
The joke
Fantasy was
is
about.
the Final Fantasy. The joke is in
Yeah.
the name, dude.
I used to think Final Fantasy was like a game about school, like they had to do their finals. And then when I played it, I was like, what the
That's
fuck
what
is
I
this?
thought when I
Oh,
It's all
first
this
heard of
like
it. But then when you see
fucking
the
wizards
title,
and
it's like,
swords.
Oh, me.
oh, that kind
Oh,
of
me and my
fantasy.
dirty mind, I thought like, okay, never played that game on the Game Boy, Final Fantasy. Ooh, my mom and dad, it's like, I want to play this game on my Super Nintendo. So, what video? Like, Final Fantasy. We need to talk. We need to talk about the birds and the bees. It's like, no, you know, because you got Yuffie, and then you get like a guy who has a gun as a hand, and there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, it's the longest ongoing game. It will be like when we die. It's like, hey, sir, grandson, I want you to have Final Fantasy 64. The best game ever made.
Yeah.
Grandpa, I can't play this. It won't play in my console now.
Like,
won't-
like, no,
yeah,
you
it
have
won't-
to stick
it
it
won't-
into your
it won't
neck,
fit-
like a
It
chip.
won't fit. Yeah, it won't fit. Next,
It will be
back of my
no,
head.
no.
I
This
can't
is
play this.
I can't
it's like
play
the-
this. I can't.
I
The
will- I will-
cybernetics won't allow me to do that.
I will ask my grandchildren if I can play their newest Final Fantasy. It's like, here you go, Grandpa. Here's a brain dance.
At this point, you can't deny anything's possible. At this point, we've got VR
Yeah.
headsets now, so at this point, anything's possible.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the whole problem.
So what won? What won best score? Best score soundtrack video game. think
I
Disney
do want
fell
to
asleep.
know. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I don't know that one.
You want to take a guess?
I have no
Disney?
clue. I think he
By Walt
died.
Disney,
not there.
maybe?
He's a.
By his uncle Walt.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a.
I think
taking a-
Body by Disney went to join Walt Disney.
Yeah, he's on. He's on
He's
ice.
got like, no, the body of Disney is there, but Disney himself.
Disney himself has joined his astral spiritual form.
Yeah, so
Uh,
He goes to
Oh,
God
it's
of War
alive! It's
Ragnarok.
alive! It moves!
man. He went.
God of
he
War
went into doing-
Ragnarok won score soundtrack.
Oh, as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that?
Yeah.
I think I only saw like a movie. One question about that. I only saw like a movie, and they put like there's Senzu. What is it, Dragon Senzu or whatever? That's his page, and it displayed like you had the movie of that game, with them fighting, and then with Goku instead. Like, but I haven't played the game, but it looks real nice. I mean, I was never a big God of War fan,
Talking
but
about
like when I
Dragon
saw
Ball
that,
Heroes?
it was like, wow, man, it looked cool. What?
Are you talking about Heroes?
Well, no, it's like you get the Ragnarok guy, like the little Viking. I don't know. It was,
I
It was
don't
Goku.
know what you're
And
talking about with that and
Goku's not in the
Goku.
What? Say what? Like what? What about Goku, man? Like I'm a Vegeta fan, so you know. Okay.
All right, last category here, and then you guys can
Okay.
discuss this. So I like the next topic for you. But
Okay.
who won for best adaptation of video game? Heard you guys talking about it earlier. You might know this already.
Oh, wait. Oh shit, I can remember that. That's me.
I think
and
it had a
reading.
popular series. I think it had a popular series on Netflix. I think.
Talking about
That's what I-
Hey,
Cyberpunk?
Witcher.
Cyberpunk?
No.
No,
Cyberpunk.
you're close to Cyberpunk. It's like a cyberpunkish kind of a game.
Oh,
I think it's cyberpunkish kind of. I don't know. I never
isn't
seen it
even
or played it.
it's not Cyberpunk. I thought Cyberpunk definitely won a game this year. I thought like a award this year, but which one? It's by
Yeah, this game looks like it's
by the movie.
cyberpunkish. Looks like
Yeah,
it's cyberpunk.
well-
It has a character
Well,
named
Cyberpunk,
Jinx.
like on Netflix, that was actually Cyberpunk. I think they did a good job. But like, are they the one?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
they
it has
won?
I think it's
Oh,
Like a
Cyberpunk
Skywalker
itself.
looking person dude named Jace. Arcane is what won.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Weren't you
yeah,
guys
I
talking
haven't seen
Arcane
it.
earlier?
Is it so good? Like it didn't start off that well. I found, yeah, sorry,
I haven't had a
Discussing
chance to
the tr-
watch it yet.
I saw
Right, and
like
that
1 or 2 minutes from it, and then I paused it. So like, okay.
All right then,
Oh,
Kaiju. What is our next segment of the series?
your next segment
Dragon Age
that you
also
guys
has
want to
a
talk
series.
about
You knew that?
while I get some more breaking news for you guys is
Okay.
just talk
Oh,
about what series you've been watching because you guys gotta have been watching something.
I started
And
Dragon
I
Age,
will be
talking
back.
about game series.
I'm just
Dragon
catching
Age.
up with My Hero.
Mm. I can be your hero, baby. So,
Buddy,
so who's
what are
your
you
hero?
watching?
Yeah.
What am I watching?
Is he back? Oh, he's back.
Whew.
He's back in the body.
I know, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, like I
I'm not
said,
your
My
body,
Hero
friend.
Academia.
What's
What
that?
else am I watching? Um, well, I mean,
Each
every week I watch like Tulsa King, My Hero, Star Trek Prodigy.
What is Star Trek Prodigy? Is there a new Star Trek?
Yeah, it's on Paramount. It's
It's a movie
there's
or a
a
series?
it's a series. It's a cartoon series, animated. What else am
Oh
I
shit! I
watching?
didn't know. Star Trek.
There's a bunch of. I mean, I just. Well, I'm watching Willow, and I'm watching Willow is definitely worth a watch.
Oh yeah. And you told me you started watching that new Disney Plus show, right?
That's Willow.
No, I'm talking about the other one, National Treasure, right?
Oh yeah, National Treasure. Yeah. If you guys see National Treasure, you remember Nicolas Cage running around solving all kinds of
Yeah,
clues and puzzles.
yeah.
Same
Like,
thing.
yeah, being the
The
cage.
cat, the guy who was the FBI agent that was Nicolas Cage always kept pissing off because I'm telling you it's here, blah blah blah, whatever. He's in the first episode and he sets everything off. And they're doing it
Oh,
in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, actually. Um, so. Oh, and I found out one thing. Wednesday was actually filmed in Romania. That I did not know.
okay. Mm.
That actually kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't think they actually went to Romania. The whole cast was up there. In fact, actually, the girl that played Wednesday, she's a vegetarian. She actually had to start eating fish while she was over there because she couldn't get enough. Because they're mostly.
Oh my
She
God. She might.
So
She
she
might
actually had to
die.
start eating some fish.
Oh.
So.
Oh man,
that
end of the world.
sucks to be her,
That
but
sucks. Yeah.
that sucks.
Man, oh Wednesday. Oh, she looks like Lurch now. You know, like she's not. I think to get a bit of attitude. You know, you could be Wednesday. You know, I'll be Monday. I don't mind. You're not that special. Yeah.
No.
Oh. No. Oh shit. Oh shit. We got Wednesday lovers. I'm just not a Monday person. I'm sorry.
I hate Monday.
Yes. I hate Wednesday. Okay. Sorry. It's like this.
Can't hate Hump Day.
But
The
if
hump
you ain't
day
seen
there-
Wednesday, watch Wednesday. First 3 minutes into it. If you're not falling out laughing, if you ain't falling out like, oh, I can't believe this shit happened, then that ain't for you. But watch the first 3 minutes. You'll find out if you're gonna like it or not.
I kind of hope they do make that into another series, another season, but I doubt it.
Oh,
Yeah, I hope they do too. Have you finished it?
Yeah.
No, I
Yes.
tried.
You finish it?
Don't know. No, definitely not. No. I just love.
Then
No, I'm
finish
still,
it. Go do your
homework.
homework.
Homework, yo. This
But I would
used
like
be
to find.
Wednesday.
I would like to find out like who's after her now. That's gonna be a trip.
Yeah, and I kind of hope we get to see more of the Adams next season.
Yeah.
See, it's universes touching
I
each
did
other
love
again.
I did love Thing in this version of it. It was kind of funny
Yeah.
how Thing was.
You want to see
I
more
found
Adams, right?
I love Adams.
So more Black Adam. So now, like the next
Not the
episode is
Black
gonna be
Adam.
like
We're
Wednesday
talking
and
the
Black
Adam,
Adams
not Black Adam. The
from Black
Adam.
Adam's family. You mean, like?
No, be
Oh,
quiet. Be quiet. You be
Dude,
quiet.
sit
Be
down.
quiet.
oh. Sorry.
You
Yeah.
can't make jokes like that when it comes to certain. There's some jokes you don't cross.
Oh,
There's some lines you
sorry. I
don't
didn't.
cross.
It is like a minefield for me, of course. You know, like that's
Well,
like
see, like you keep
making
saying, how old are you? How old are you?
the. I'm almost 35. Okay.
See, I'm
Sorry.
I'm 52. Anyway, I'll be
You're
53.
50. Oh
See,
man,
when you keep
well,
talking about how that's your childhood, it really was my childhood.
oh shit! I'm touching childhoods now. Okay.
Yeah, it's like dude, there's some jokes you make. And there's
Okay.
some you
Yeah.
don't.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, I won't
I'm
cross
not.
dimensions.
I'm younger than both of you, and even I know this.
I mean, because
Oh.
I mean, you look at the talent that was in the original Adams family.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you had
Like the real one, the old school
the
one.
the original
Adams
people.
family.
They
Yes.
they were incredible.
Yeah.
hmm
So I mean, like all the remakes they did, that they I mean, I didn't like any of the remakes. This was the only
No, because it's just
Adams
not the
Family
same.
remake.
Yeah.
I think the animated was good because they could get away with a lot in the animated.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I mean, I'll go for animation, maybe not over live action, because you can do more with the animation.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about, like like the original, like the other movies that they try to make. I didn't see. I just seemed like they, to me, it just seemed they made it as for a paycheck. They didn't really give a shit. The animation
Yeah.
one was good, but this one here, well, Wednesday though, was just insanely good. And she played, and the chick
Passionate.
that played it was insane. She was good. I mean, I just loved the part where when she saw her roommate, had the whole place like a big rainbow. I mean, bright lights, stuffed animals everywhere. It was just like, no. And I mean, that was just insane. I mean, that was just great. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
I've always loved. I love the 9-day difference between the two. I've always loved it.
yeah. So, and like I said, this chick that played Wednesday, she actually learned how to play a cello. I mean, not like where she can play a whole song. A lot of the stuff that she did in there, she actually learned. Took a couple months and learned to do the different things. So it was pretty wild. In fact, that dance she did, she made that dance up all by herself. That was her dance.
Yeah. It's gonna be the
So-
next dance recital at the high school.
It's already
high
on.
school dance.
It's already on TikTok and Facebook. You got everybody dressed up as they're doing it.
I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
now, you
I mean,
mentioned-
actually, you got Kaiju doing it too. I saw his TikTok.
I'll be
Yeah,
quiet, Kaiju. Kaiju, don't scar
But you
me
mentioned
more.
you mentioned the actress. Her name is Jenna Ortega, and there's rumors of her.
Genital Ortega.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega. She's
Oh,
she's Mexican and Puerto Rican. So
okay.
there's a rumor. Somebody's trying to rumor that they might want her to play Lois Lane in the new Superman, in the James Gunn Superman movie. What do you guys think about that? Especially Disney.
I
No,
think that could
I don't know.
young one.
I-
Yeah, but no. Honestly, too young.
yeah,
How many,
way too young.
How many Lois Lanes were there? Like in history now. Like,
Doesn't matter.
someone has dated
It's
a
as
lot.
many as there
Lois
as
Lane.
many as there are Supermen. All right.
Okay.
No,
That's
there's
a
been
lot. That's super
the
Tinder.
first one I remember is what's her name? Is it Margot Kidder? The one that did the Christopher Reeve
Terry-
Superman?
Oh, do you mean Terry Thatcher?
No, not Terry. No, that's a TV show. That's that crappy ABC
Oh.
TV show with that moron that plays Superman. No, I'm talking about
Hey, hold on. Say one thing about that. When nobody gave, this is actually paraphrased from Kevin Smith himself. Dean Cain. That was the guy who played Superman. It was Lois and Clark. Was it Lois? Whatever. But
Yeah.
when nobody gave a shit about any cartoon, comic books, anything like that, that actually got praises. It got everything. So Dean Cain and Terry Thatcher carried comic book, TV, and movies when nobody really gave a shit about them. When nobody gave them a chance, they made it and whatever station it was, or whoever made the movie, they actually put in serious time and everything. So I got to give them credit. I wasn't a huge fan
Yeah,
of the
it was
series,
ABC.
but I give it serious credit just for what they did, though.
Yeah, if you didn't have Lois and Clark, you wouldn't have had the CW Superman show. That's
Yep,
basically
you wouldn't
Lois
have
and Clark
anything.
2.0.
Again, that's the thing with DC. Like they did better in the CW verse than they did in any other media.
Mm-hmm. They did,
Because the
and that's thanks to
CW
Arrow.
made sense.
Well, that's because when they did Arrow, they gave it. It was all around Arrow, of course, going around shooting everybody with arrows, but the the stories that they put in there were insane. Were great.
Yeah, again, DC should never have dismantled the CW to begin with. Never should have dismantled the CW verse.
Yeah.
Even touch it to actually make some profit. See, if I was DC personally and I was gonna build up the MCU, I mean your extended universe or whatever the heck they called it,
Mm-hmm.
I would have slowly introduced whispers of the big heroes like Superman and Batman. Maybe occasionally introduce a side character from them to link them into the films. That way, they could have, at the very least, even a possibility of bringing the small-time CW shows into the big screen, and then it would make so much more sense to be like, oh, this makes so much sense because we've been
You mean
watching this
kind of like
forever already.
you mean kind of like what the Agents of Shield did for a while? Like every time a Marvel movie came out,
No,
there
no,
was
no, no, no,
something.
no, 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 no. They would have been the build up. That it would have been the build up. What I'm saying, the
Oh, yeah,
CW would
okay.
have been like the build up for the movies, and the movies could have built upon the TV show and probably bring them into the bigger universe to actually keep them relevant, keep them interested, and at the same time, bring in new characters. They could have brought more for the Titans in like say the Arrowverse. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? For a small amount of stuff, you could have done that, link them together. It's showing that like there's more than just those big battles with
Yeah.
Superman and Batman out
Wait.
there.
You
And
can
then
continue.
there's the
You
small
can
side.
continue that thought right after this because Vidiot says he has to leave in a little bit. So I want to ask this quick breaking news real fast because I know he's a power.
Okay.
Group. I think I almost gave it away. Anyway, do you
What?
do
No,
you guys
I-
know who Jenna Frank is? You guys know who that person is?
No,
Not offhand,
None
no.
of you know?
No, I don't actually. No. I
Well,
want to
she,
know.
if I haven't got it wrong, her name is Jenna Frank. All right, her name's Jenna Frank. She's the daughter of Jason Frank, the Green Ranger, and she wants to honor her father by playing the Green Ranger. How do you guys feel about that? I think it's a great idea.
I think that's great. I think that's
If she could pull it
100%
off.
approved.
If she could pull it off, I mean, if you're just gonna have her show up in some spandex and have somebody else do the fighting, no.
Oh, she can fight. There's pictures of her in her gi with her dad. Like her dad. taught
Okay,
her
yeah, that's what I'm
how to
saying.
fight.
If she can fight and pull it off,
Epic.
oh yeah, if she could, yeah. And if she got a nice little tight body that fits in the spandex, I'm all for it. Look, wait, long as she's over 18.
It says here that she's 12. No, I'm
not.
joking. No, she's not 12. No, she's over. She's over.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
if she got the tight little body inside the spandex, I'm good.
She's over 9,000. No, it is.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you-
I think that's
Why not?
good. At very least, it'll keep the legacy going.
Yeah, it will always keep the legacy going because hey, in that case, it's fantasy. We can write the story as we want, right? Like nowadays, as fans, you can actually protest.
Do
You
we
know,
have a
fans like,
date
no,
when this new Power Ranger is
get
supposed to
back
come out?
Spider-Man. You know, he did the bad. I mean,
Hey, Judo, do they have a date when this new Power Ranger is supposed to come out?
No.
There's a new Power
She
Ranger
announced it
again.
on she announced it on her social media. She wants to do it. She's putting it out. She's putting it out there
Oh,
in the universe. Everybody's agreeing. So,
Power
so it's
Ranger
only a matter
I
of
don't think
time
there's any-
before
yeah.
they
agree.
announce something.
Now,
Great,
hey,
we'll get some sort of Mighty Morphin lore.
Mighty Morphin, yeah.
I didn't say anything
Like,
about
what-
in the next Ranger series. I'm not sure if it's going to be the Netflix or the regular one. I know they said they were going to put an Asian girl in there, and she was supposed to be Trini's, the original Yellow Ranger's daughter.
Mm. I don't see anything about that yet. I'll look it up as you guys talk. But right now, I don't know. But I will look it up.
Weeks ago.
I'm on the air. Yeah. So you guys are good with the idea.
I'm cool with the idea.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
if they somehow manage to make it seem like it's his daughter, in canon, it wouldn't actually make the whole thing more perfect. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
With the daughter of the Yellow. Just
Again, you need to pay more attention. I don't have time to go over the Rangerverse with you.
And Jenna, her name is Jenna Ray Frank, by the way, and she's 18 years old. That's her age.
She's 18. She's good. I can't
good
get in trouble
with
for
me.
looking.
Good with me.
All right. So you guys get it. So yeah.
See,
So,
is he breaking up for anyone else?
yeah. He's breaking up. Yeah, I hear him.
But thanks for having me on the show. I'll definitely be back. And definitely it's the best game.
Dude, I can't understand a thing you're
Dude,
saying,
we
man.
can't understand you. Relog into
I'm
this
very-
room. Relog into this
Okay, we
room.
need to- Yeah. See you around.
I think he's got to go.
I know.
Yeah. You mentioned before they had to leave. So while you guys are finishing talking, I got a
So
picture
where you
of,
going? You going? I thought he was going to old girl's birthday party.
You didn't
No,
think that.
No, well, Sasha, she's having her party, her birthday tonight.
I wouldn't know who that is. Is she related to one of the Obamas?
No, but she's all over the place. I mean, a lot of people know her. I see a lot of times at the club that I work at, and a lot of the events that I go to see and stuff like that. Plus,
Is she
Sherwin's running this.
She's not Sasha Banks, right? You're not talking about Sasha Banks.
No, I
wrestler?
mean, I don't think so, but never know.
Okay, so put the thing behind us so we can.
That's the daughter.
Hmm.
Now, you think you would name.
Why are you looking so long,
You know-
Steve?
You know what?
I'm trying to
Dude,
think of
I'm
her as
kinda-
a ranger, and I think it could work.
But you know what? I'm kind of surprised. I thought he would name her like Jenna Tammy Frank.
Oh, I get it, yeah. Or Pinky.
You know,
Yeah.
or Tammy Ray Frank, whatever, however. I thought he would at least put Tammy in there or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Billy. But no. But yes.
No, you know what would be bad? It would be bad if he would have named her, what was that? What was her name? What was the Pink Ranger's name? Not her real name, what's her name?
Like her name's Kimberly.
Yeah.
I know this lady.
Imagine being Janet Kimberly Frank.
Why don't you come up here?
No.
Come up here.
This is.
Get your stage fright. Grow some balls and get off your stage fright.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nah, man,
I'm just stressing
no.
you.
This is.
No,
Yeah.
you
No,
know why he don't want
this
to
is
come
very
up
good.
here? Because he's wearing the clothes he's worn before.
Oh, that is
You know,
true.
he don't want nobody to know
That's
he actually has
right.
to wear
That's
clothes
right.
twice.
That is right. That's true.
Yeah.
Did Anita teach you how to do laundry? All right, let's get back to the show here. Yeah, so that's Jana Ray Frank. Still bummed about Tommy. Oh, look, she's even got green highlights in her hair.
Oh, yeah. I see it. Ooh.
No, she ain't got no white, no red. It's the green. So forget the Red Ranger, forget all the other ones. She wants the green.
All right.
But can she
Yeah,
play
yeah.
a flute? Can she play a dagger flute? That's the problem. Can you do that, sweetheart? Can you play the dragon flute? That's that.
Yeah. So. All right. So what you guys need to deal with the oh, okay, so there's another rumor. This is the rumor section. They're saying The Rock is mad with Warner Brothers and
Yeah, of
it's
course
James
he
Gunn,
is.
right?
Yeah, he's pissed.
Yeah, he unfollowed Warner Brothers and he unfollowed the Black Adam movie Twitter feed. He unfollowed that too. So what do you guys think about it? You think he's making a wise decision? Because there's no official word
Yeah,
that
because he put some of
Gunn-
his own
wait.
effort into that thing.
I get it, but
He
like
put some of
there's no official word. There's no official word that Gunn is not going to go back to the Adamverse. So, you think he's rushing it, or you think he's making the right decision by?
No, I
saying
think
F
he's
those
making
guys?
the
Or you think
right
there's something behind
decision.
the scenes?
Again, Adam was terrible.
Wait, I said it was garbage. I thought I was like I almost got burned at the stake for saying that it
I
was
didn't
garbage.
even like the premise of it to begin with. I didn't like it to begin with. I don't like the character, and I didn't like how they were treating this one.
Damn.
Now, Rock as the actor is a good choice, but
But
don't think it
what
was
did you guys
handled
not
well.
like? The fact that he was the son and not the original.
Yeah.
No,
Part-
that's
part
what
of
it
it
was.
was
The
That's
original Black.
that was the original. That was part of it in the original. In fact,
didn't know that.
actually, yeah. In fact, it was his son got it. He gave it to his dad, but in one of the retellings, he actually killed it. Actually, I'm sorry. No, hold on. It was his nephew. And then he gave it to his uncle, who is Black Adam, and then turned around and he actually killed his nephew, so he couldn't be like be his equal. And that's when he went on to start wanting to rule the world. That's why I didn't like this movie. It was way off character.
Yeah, it's like one of those villain stories that just doesn't make sense. He just does it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah, and then also at the very end when he came back in that freshly made blue Captain Marvel outfit, seriously, come on, man, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That movie was. I like The Rock. Don't get me wrong. I think he is a hell of a performer, but I don't think he should have been in this because The Rock is to me. The Rock is like Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. Well, actually, he has said this. He said he has never played a villain, and he will never play a villain.
Wait, there's a correction. Wait. Let me just correct real quick because Tom Hanks did play a villain. I wish I could play it up on the screen, but I can't because there's something going on with the projector. But Tom Hanks did play a villain. He played a villain. And
Can't you put the Dukes player up?
I'll try that in a minute. But listen, yeah, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, finish your thought. Let me see if I can. That's actually a good idea. I might be able to play it.
As far as I know, Tom Hanks said he has never played a villain, and I can't think of any that if he would have. I do know he played a cross-dresser.
Yeah, that's not a villain.
So it wasn't video.
No, Tom Hanks, one of his very first roles on TV was bosom buddies. Him and this other guy were looking for a cheap apartment, and he found one. It was in an all-girls apartment place. So they had to dress up as girls to get the apartment. So they had to come and go as girls, and then they worked at a place where they were, dressed up as men. So
You know,
had,
you know what's funny about that show is if you look at Tom Hanks in that show and like the way he spoke and his hairstyle and everything, he looked like a younger version of B. Arthur to me when he played that cross-dresser character.
Yep.
Looked like B. Arthur. Yeah.
And the funny thing is, those guys would be getting hit on by guys all the time.
Yeah, the 70s was weird. 70s and 80s, they had like low standards.
I don't know about low standards, but the thing is, and the funny thing is, you couldn't even say "damn" at that part on TV, but yeah, you got guys dressed up as girls. But then on the flip side, you had Klinger on MASH who dressed up in women for like half the whole run. People said that they hated MASH because of Klinger. And Klinger was an all-star, man, regardless of what he was wearing.
Didn't they kill Klinger, or they didn't kill him? They killed somebody in MASH, didn't they? Like blew him up.
Oh, Henry Blake got killed on his way home.
All right, which one was that?
He was the first colonel. I was in charge of it.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah,
I never watched
it was alright. I mean, my grandmother watched it, and I watched it when I got grounded half the time. So, I mean, I did like it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I was a Private Benjamin fan. I watched Private Benjamin. That was my show. That was my show. I can't put the player up, but quick trivia. And I think Disney remember this because he probably watched the same TV shows I watched. Tom Hanks did play a villain. He played a freaking karate guy that kicked Fonzie through a glass window in Happy Days. He was a jerk in that show. He kicked Fonzie through a glass window. That was a villain. To me, that's a villain.
No, because that was also a misunderstanding too, I think.
How do you misunderstand and kicking somebody? He kicked.
Well, no, I think the guy thought the girl that Fonzie was seeing never told Fonzie she had a boyfriend. I remember right. Because almost every fight that Fonzie ever got into, other than the very first episode where he saved Richie from his old gang, and actually that was about the only real fight scene there really wasn't. I mean, there was a bunch of like stare downs and clinches and stuff like that, but other than that, there was no fights. And I mean, other than that kick right there. I didn't really fight him because I forget that episode, so I can't really talk too much about it.
They were using powers. That was cool.
But yeah, but almost every other instance that Fonzie ever got into was always a misunderstanding, and they talked it out, even after he got kicked. So that's more of a misunderstanding. But what I'm talking about a villain is, he was actually offered. Yeah, I mean, the guys that for the whole movie or the whole series, trying to screw somebody over, try to kill somebody. Yeah, Hank said he would never do that. He said he never wanted to be a villain. Villains are fun. You get to kill people. You get to rape. Or you get to rape
so much
18-year-olds.
I love to play the villain.
That's supposed to make it better. Right, so.
To be honest, dude, think about it. You fight with something with very little consequence at the beginning. It's only at the end where you actually have to face your consequences.
Yeah.
Villains, as much as you hate to admit, villains have more fun than the heroes do. The hero just struggles. The villain plays, gets his ass whooped, then they might return, but that's about it for them. At the very least, they get that fun at the beginning.
Look at wrestling. You tell me you never heard anybody who said being the bad guy is not fun. They all said that. They said being the bad guy is fun.
Mm-hmm.
They love it. I mean, we got there. We could talk shit, have a blast, and not even have to worry about it. You come out as a good guy. You can't come out there and say, you know what, man? You're like a complete dick. You can't say that. You need to calm down. You need to go to therapy. You need, man, shut the hell up. And then that's where the bad guy can just say, shut the hell up and slap the shit out of you. And then everybody go, oh, I can't believe he did that. No.
Well, I think that's pretty much it for today's show, isn't it?
Yep. It's
Yep.
9:15. So yeah, any closing thoughts?
Well, I
have,
got 8:13, so we got another hour.
Let me see.
I've got
Is the event still open?
6:13.
Wait,
No, it's
wait.
closed.
It is.
This is not
Alright.
an event world. This is a template world. Remember that.
No,
this is
it's the event
It's
world.
the event. Yeah.
No, no, this is a template world that we're in right now.
Oh, the event.
We
you
go
mean, I
through
get
that
you.
portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go to that thing. Looks like you're going to church. Then you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a That's the event
Yeah.
world. This is the template world. Remember.
Yeah, but they can't get into. Oh, they might be able to.
If they found this world, they can. But yeah, I think
So?
this is it. I think this is it.
Yeah, well, you're the main host, so you,
Yeah, no,
you gotta
well,
close
unless
it.
you
Yeah,
guys
I mean,
have
that's
anything
up
else
to
to
you.
talk about. I guess
This
I
is
didn't. I
anything
forgot.
else?
I'm in charge today. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well,
You
well,
said
don't
there was
forget-
one more thing.
Well, don't forget, the Bad Batch does premiere on the 2nd of January. I think it's 2nd. Well, I know it's the first
Oh,
Wednesday
wow.
of January. That's coming up soon. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. Watch Wednesday. Watch. Watch everything. Enjoy yourself. See, the thing is that if you more TV you watch, the less trouble you can get into out in the street.
Yeah.
And be on VR. Come to VR. If you're not in VR, come to VR. You don't have
We're
to
about
come
to
to all
play-
space. You can go.
No. I didn't mean to cut you off. Okay. I said we're about to play D&D in VR. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, play D&D. Do this. Go to clubs. You can dance. You can drink and remember what happened the next day. And there's no
Unfortunately,
viruses. You can get virus. You know what I'm talking about.
you can get
And
computer
remember the name.
viruses.
Body by Disney. But I'm sorry, I'm taken. My girlfriend's doing the camera work. Hi, baby. You know I'm always playing, baby. So that's all I got.
Okay. Before this becomes way too inappropriate, I think that's it.
Oh, remember
I
now,
see
this
that-
is a Nerds of Combat. This is an adult-friendly thing. You can say all the fuck you want.
Yes, but we do gotta keep it relatively PG-13.
Nope. If you say fuck twice, which I just did, it becomes R-rated.
I'm not gonna make this argument.
So now-
Fuck
now
you,
it's
fuck
wide
you,
open now.
fuck you.
See, there you go. See, now we're almost in triple X rated. And me and hey baby, we want to talk. You want me to talk when we tell them about what happened last night?
No, don't.
Okay.
You're
Well-
killing our audience, dude. You're killing our audience. The audience is
Killing
literally
me
dying
softly
and
with
choking
Frosty
themselves
song.
to death.
Killing me softly with Frosty song. She's killing me
Close the
softly.
show, man.
Okay. I am Steve Nye. This is my co-host, Body by Disney. We were joined by.
Hi, that's me. I'm Body by Disney. Hi.
Okay, that's it for the Legends of Combat. Have a good day.
Bye.
Enjoy your new year. That's it. We're done.
Bye.
Done. Man.